Hey, what's happening, folks? How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening here? I figure I'd come on here and pay my little tribute to Mr. John Huber, Huber. Now, everyone in the pro wrestling world knows who he is. He was best remembered for two main characters. He was Luke Harper as a member of the Bray Wyatt family with the WWE for a number of years. He was also known as Brodie Lee, the Exalted One, the leader of this faction called the Dark Order in AEW. Harper passed away yesterday at age 41. Apparently the cause of it was lung failure, not related to the coronavirus. We don't know if it was something happened to his lungs overnight or whichever the fuck it was. Or may have been an issue with his lungs all his life. We may not know until later on, I guess. Which is kind of puzzling in a lot of ways, because if you remember the Blue Meanie, he was involved with ECW and briefly with the WWF before it became the WWE. He had been battling asthma all his life, believe it or not, and was still able to wrestle. But then again, these two conditions are very separate with one another. So, like I said, we'll only know sometime in the near future on the real deal of what it was there that took Hubbard's life and caused his lungs to collapse like they did. So far, no reports of any drug use or anything like that. We may never know, like I said, for the second time now. Now, we all know Hubbard's career. He wrestled for a number of years in various independent circuits. He signed with the WWE, I don't know which year it was, but he was best remembered as his role as Luke Harper, a member of the Bray Wyatt family from the later 2000s. I guess it was between 2004 up until his release. I think it was in 2019, I believe it was, before the COVID-19 hit us. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. He later signed with AEW soon after his release from the WWE. He later became known as the Exalted One, Brodie Lee, leader of this faction called the Dark Order. Now, members of the Dark Order, oh hell, everyone in the pro wrestling world has been paying homage to him on Twitter all day today. I mean, people from Cody Rhodes, Anna Jay, Tony Khan, who is the president of the AEW, Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Bray Wyatt issued this heartfelt statement about Hubbard and how he loved his wife and his kids and how what a good worker he was and a friend. I'm surely he, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman, who you remember first started out as a brief member of the Wyatt family, he will miss him just as well. And no doubt there will be tributes to him on tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, as well as AEW Dynamite this coming Wednesday. So once again, John Huber, a.k.a. Luke Harper, a.k.a. Brodie Lee, dead at age 41. And I'm sure the wrestling world will definitely miss him. He has now joined the other greats in that great squared circle up in the sky. So that's my tribute. I got in touch with Arknoia Stroko Bean earlier tonight. And we may be doing something this coming Wednesday night since I have that day off from work. We're going to just do our top 10 list. Well, actually, in our case, it may be a top 10 or top 15. I spoke about it a couple times before. Sometime when I get done from work, either tomorrow night and Tuesday night, I will definitely work on some lists that I have, some ideas. Now, I'm more of an album guy than a song guy, so I'm going to possibly do a top 10 Beatle albums, top 5 Judas Priest albums, you know, top 5 Who songs. I still got to get to work on that, but I've been working so many hours, so much, you know, I haven't had really time to do anything. I've yet to even go on the computer to look at some insurance companies that are associated with my workplace there, you know, and sign up with that. Hopefully I will probably get that done tomorrow night when I get done from work there. And also sometime soon I'm going to possibly, you know, look into my OBS to see what the fuck is wrong with it. Why the sound is coming out so tinny, or inside of a tin can-ish, needless to say. You know, I don't know what the fuck is up with that. It's been doing that as of late when I record songs onto it. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I should get a hold of Dave Rose sometime, you know, and see if he can help me along with what the fuck is up with that. And if it means, you know, paying him, you know, 50 or less or more dollars, then so be it, you know. I hope he takes a money order if this deal goes through there. Anyway, that's all I have for this evening here. Leave your comments below. Hit that like button. And of course, most important of all, subscribe to my channel and spread the word about. Okay? I'm Dr. Earl. You have a good week.